like this what we're doing.
Well, even
right
the
now.
part about like Norway and Sweden are basically the same thing.
They really are like basically the same place though. Like I don't. There was a whole thing about how they hate each other low key.
Oh, I've seen that.
And like Norway. Oh my gosh, this whole thing. So Sweden had this land, right? And then Norway like took the land, and there ended up being a bunch of oil on that land, like a crap ton. And like, obviously Sweden doesn't like
so they
Norway.
pulled in America.
Yeah, they pulled in America, and but Norway was trying to be nice about it. They were like, "Yo, we'll cut you in on the profits and stuff." And Sweden, they were just like, "No, screw you, Norway."
I like the Sweden versus Norway oversimplified Garett.
No, that's literally
that we're getting.
They really just don't like each other. Like Norway's basically like that really nice guy, that's like kind of like strong, like big and stuff, and Sweden's like that dude is like, man, that guy, like, he's the way he is because of me.
I made him.
Yes.
I made him. I guess I should go ahead and do the intro now.
Yeah,
Sure.
You
Okay.
can do that.
Welcome back to the Best of Three podcast. I'm your host today, Cole. Alongside me are my co-hosts, Garrett and Brian.
Hello.
What's up? Welcome.
How are y'all doing today?
I'm all right.
All right.
I took my medication, so
Let's go.
yeah.
Aside from the fact you threw up in the sink like just 10 minutes ago.
My antipsychotics are working now. I don't see shadows.
My sleep paralysis demon, Ronald McDonald, is going away.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He started leaving.
Ronald McDonald.
Just stands in the corner with ice cream from McDonald's because he knows that I'll never be able to try it.
True. Anything happened recently that's podcast worthy?
I hit a PR. I will not say the weight, but I hit a PR. Or what I was doing.
What's PR?
Personal record.
Okay. And what? Lifting weights?
Yes. There was round circles there and a bar. And I was lifting it
Getting the
in a way.
gains.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I think there was
Exciting.
something that I was wanting to talk about, but I forgot.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Okay, well, so for the first few episodes, we've done rankings and lists and all that.
Literally
so I
just
figured we
random
could just
crap.
go ahead and do a more casual conversation. Okay, so I haven't told y'all because it's nothing like, hey, you need to make a list and then we're going to go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
So, been job hunting lately,
You
and
look big in the camera.
all three of us have been kind of job hunting lately. It sucks. Process of it sucks. And it's got me thinking about bad jobs.
Oh my gosh.
Bad jobs. So I would like to hear from y'all about bad jobs that you have had, or just jobs that you would never in a million years do because they sound absolutely terrible.
Okay.
Well, I think we should get the worst ones out of the way right off the bat and say like fast food chain restaurants.
Yeah, we're all
McDonald's,
thinking it. Yeah.
Taco Bell, that whole Shazam thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Nah, not for me, cuz.
I'm gonna say unless you're like a cook, like a chef or something, like I feel like cooking
Like a sous chef
or something like an actual like top tier chef. I feel like cooking jobs just suck in general, like at diners or whatever.
You're telling me I'm literally a cook right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. So you should know.
Yeah.
But I worked at
You come home all greasy and
Oh my gosh.
you smell bad.
Yes. You
Okay,
smell like
he said he was
whatever
putting on a hoodie. And he
Oh,
puts on his
yes,
mom's
Garrett.
leather jacket.
Yes, Garrett. Show everyone his Aaron Yeager jacket. We found this in my mom's closet.
And now it's
Was
mine.
that hers?
Yeah, I think so.
That makes sense.
It's a little tight.
It is a little tight. We found something Garrett can barely fit in. Oh my god!
Whoa!
No, I feel like I look smaller now.
I don't think so.
Yeah, hoodie.
Okay.
At least I gotta see it.
Fair.
For our listeners, Garett put on a brown leather jacket. If you know Attack on Titan, it looks like one of the jackets that the scouts wear. So, yeah. Pretty cool.
And he's wearing it with like blue basketball shorts.
He's styling, man.
Makes it even better. And slides.
Yes. But anyway, yes, with food, like I worked at a pizza place, and literally every time I came home, I was covered in grease. I smelled like pizza. After I quit, I did not eat pizza for like 3 to 4 months. Like I was over it. So
Was it pay good?
no, what? No, it didn't pay good. I got paid like minimum wage.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, and when I finally quit, I worked there for a year. I had $8 instead of $7.25. So it.
Wow.
I know.
That's crazy.
So good.
That is
Yeah.
insane.
So now, I'm pretty sure we all feel the same way, that we are never like, if we can help it, we are not gonna go back to
restaurant
restaurant jobs. Yeah.
No, I don't care if it's in the kitchen or if it's like waiting tables.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
again.
Like the
Never
only, like if I'm desperate, I'll go back to that pizza job because I'm pretty cool with like the managers and the owners. But I really don't want to. Or I would try to become a waiter, but there's no places around here that will hire a guy waiter because it just isn't gonna happen. You know.
I mean, the restaurant right down the street probably would.
What was
Ollie's.
Oh,
They have guy waiters.
yeah. I don't know, but most places, if you apply for them, you know, you're probably gonna be a cook, most likely. That's just how it is.
Line cook. Oh,
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Lovely
such a-
line cook.
such a
I feel
great
like
job.
Garett is going to have some interesting insight because I feel like he's had more jobs than us.
I have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Well,
you've
I'm
got
also
some
older.
by a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, okay. Matador's Pizza.
Where's that?
It's at the casino, Windstar.
Okay.
And, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to trash on it. But Windstar's a little ghetto.
That's what this whole episode's about.
That's all those bashing places we've worked at.
Alright, so
Don't expect any sponsors from any of the places that we say.
So, basically, right, it was all fine and dandy the first couple months there. You know, it was a little hard, you know, stuff like that, but it was manageable. But then one night, that changed my entire view. They had okay, I was the only person working there, right? And then the head chef over all the restaurants in the place came there to work with me, right? And it was just me and him.
Oh, God.
And we were just, you know, chilling, talking, cooking a little bit of pizza up. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, in the last, there was 5 hours left in the shift. And we got the biggest rush, like bigger than a weekend rush. And it was just me and him. And it was the worst day of my life. We couldn't even do orders. We were like, just get what's on there. Like, what's on the buffet. Because we could not do any orders and keep up with the buffet at the same time. That's how bad it was.
Oof.
And, worst day of my life. We had I don't think we did have a grease fire, but we also have had grease fires there. And then once that happens, we have to put it out with a fire extinguisher, obviously. And then we have to spend the next 5 hours deep cleaning the entire place.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Because that's how long it takes.
Yeah, you're telling me about that. Didn't you have to stay overtime?
Yeah, I had to stay, I think, 3 hours past my shift.
Oh.
It's awful.
Oh.
And I got there at 2 that day.
Doing what? Cleaning?
Cleaning. No, it happened. This is what happened. I got off that night at 3 a.m. The grease fire happened at 2 a.m. And it took 5
So
hours to
you
clean.
only had like an hour left.
I
You were
know.
about
I know.
to go
I know.
home.
I was about to go home.
You had to stay till 5 in the morning.
Dude,
Yes.
I'd quit right there. I'd be like,
Oh,
I'm not
hell.
doing it. That was stupid, man.
That's rough.
The worst experience of my life.
I will say the first 2 jobs I had were probably the worst jobs I've had. The first one, I was 13, and there was somebody else at the time that was running the Anchor Inn down there. It was the same dude that runs Gringos.
Wait, how old were you?
13.
13.
My mom was a waitress there.
Okay.
And she was, when the guy who runs Gringos took over Anchor, my mom was like, hey, Cole could come down here, and bust tables and all that. And so he was like, okay, yeah, I'll pay him $8 an hour, yeah. Just so I would work Friday afternoon, like Friday night as soon as I got out of school, and then like Saturday, Sunday morning. And it was good for like the first, because I was there for like 2 years doing that.
Dang.
The first year and a half, or like a little longer than that, solid, right? And then I told them one week, I was like, hey, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be able to work Saturday morning because I have a track meet. It's regionals. I have to go. I will not be here.
Yeah.
And so I go to the meet, come back, and work Sunday morning. Everything's fine. I go to work that next weekend, Saturday morning. They're like, oh, we don't need you this weekend. And I was like, why? And they're like, oh, so since you took off for that one day, we had to bring in somebody else to come bust tables. So now what we're going to do is she'll bust tables one weekend, and then you'll do it the next weekend, and then she'll do it the next weekend, and then you'll do it the next
What
weekend.
kind of system is that?
I don't know.
What?
So I was working like 4 days a month, give or take.
Yeah.
No thanks. No thanks. That's kind of horrible.
Yeah.
Dude,
it was
how could
so
they think
bad.
that's okay?
So literally, as soon as I turned 16, I went to Ollie's and I was like, hey, y'all need a busboy? They're like, how old are you? I was like, 16. They're like, okay. And so I didn't give a 2 weeks notice to him or anything. I just texted him. I was like, hey, I quit. And then I just went to work at Ollie's the next day. And the thing with Ollie's was it was so busy all the time because they always had a band playing there. Mm-hmm. And there's like 30 tables in that restaurant.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Not to mention benches and stuff outside that people go out and drink at and stuff. And the bar and
that's actually not legal.
What?
Like, if someone gives you like a beer or something, you can't take it outside, like at a restaurant.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, I know.
At that one,
Dude,
they really don't.
There's like barely any rules at these local, food joints. So
not a single one.
Yeah.
But problem was, I was making $7.25, and then I was not only busting tables, I was also washing dishes too.
Were you getting tips or anything like that?
Yeah, when I was still busting tables, the waitresses would tip me out.
Okay.
I literally got into it one time with one of the servers because she was tipping me like $3 or $4 on like a Saturday night where we had a band playing and it was busy. Like everybody else gave me like $10 and she gave me like $3. I was like, are you fucking serious right now?
It's like, I know there's more.
Bitch, Megan, give me my fucking money, dude. And then I had to. They were like, oh yeah, we're gonna start doing pizzas now, and I was like, hey, can I quit being a busboy and then just do that and hop between doing that and washing dishes? And they were like, yeah. And so I was doing that. I was still making like minimum wage, and so I went to my manager. I was like, hey, I've been here for like a year now. Is there any way I can get a raise? She was like, how much? I was like, how much?
Yeah, how much can you give me?
How much can you give me? She was like, how does a quarter sound? And I was like,
what? I would like a little bit more than that.
And then I got my next paycheck, and it said I got raised to like $7.60.
Oh Lord.
Which On busy weekends, like it wasn't terrible because like I was still just in high school. So like
True.
getting like working a busy weekend and making like $200, like it wasn't bad. But then when winter would come around and I would only work 2 days and I was getting paid like $70 a week, I was not cutting it.
Yeah.
So then that's when I ended up going to Walmart, which God.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Matador's paid pretty good. Like,
Did we get paid like 13?
yeah, we got paid about 13 to 14 and eventually 15 plus tips. And tips, like the lowest amount you get would probably be about $130 a day. And on like really, really busy days, it could be 200.
So how do
to
the tips
300
work for the cooks then? Like,
Is it like shared?
It's all split in between everyone.
I would.
Well, no,
If I was-
Matador's was different.
It's not like you go up to their tables or anything.
Oh,
They-
okay.
No, there is no servers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to
It's-
say, if I was
it's-
a server at that place, I would be fucking
It's-
livid.
it's
if
kinda
my
like
tips
a-
were getting split with
Like, you got to
everybody.
remember, this is in a casino.
Yeah.
So it's
True.
like,
It's kind of like a buffet, and then you can also like order pizzas. You know,
Oh,
we
okay.
just stand at the
Okay.
line.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
But I
there's
also-
not really any servers to tip. It's just
No.
like, hey, if you want to tip the cooks,
Yeah.
Okay.
Was there like a jar or something?
Yeah, there was a jar, and there was also credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but it was pretty nice. But I also worked at Vino's. It's like a nicer restaurant, Italian food, stuff like that. And that was only split like between the servers and the busboys. Yeah, I worked there one day because they only had one busser, and so the head chef over all the restaurants was like, "Hey, Garrett, you want to like come over here for a day and just hang out and bus tables?"
hang out
Hang
and
out.
bus tables.
Yeah, no,
that-
me and him were tight.
Okay.
So he was like, "Yeah," I just like hung out with him and bus tables every once in a while.
Because the way they do tips for cooks at the restaurant I'm at now is we'll get tips, like they'll split them up among all the cooks, and the tips that we get are the ones for like pickup or to go orders.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you leave a tip on a pickup order, it goes to the cooks.
Okay.
And then it'll split them among all
That-
2 or 3 of us, whoever's cooking.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind that too much.
You don't really get a whole lot. Like,
Yeah.
I think
I feel like most people just
I think
come in and
I
sit
think
down.
last night I got like 12 or 13.
Dude,
But
at the pizza place I was working at, we just had a jar that people would just put money in for tips, and every night there's like a good like 3 inches of change that was at the bottom, but we would only split like the dollar bills or whatever. So every night, if like say it was like a super busy weekend or day, like we split it evenly every day. So say it's like a really busy Friday or Saturday, we would just split it, and the most tip I've ever gotten is like $6.
Dang.
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. So
No, thank you.
and
I
usually
got-
it's like we each only get $1 or something, depending on how many people work there.
When I was when I was busting tables at the Anchor, I got tipped by a customer. He like sat down at a table that was still dirty and hadn't been cleaned, which also I hate when people do that. Like the table's obviously not clean, there's still dirty plates and it needs to be wiped down and they just sit down
Dude,
and wait. I hate that.
I would hate that too.
Anyway, I went over there, cleaned it off for him while he was sitting there, and he was just like, "Hey, thank you," and then just handed me a 20. I was like, "You're a rich fucker."
Yeah.
Like, thanks, but
Yeah.
like, fuck you.
Yeah,
I
the
guess.
one good thing about down here is that we live in a tourist town, I guess. So all the weekenders come down and they're loaded. So
Yeah, and then they hog all of the service and everything.
yeah, like they're not good, but their tips are good.
the tips are good, but that's
Well,
that's the
it's getting
only
winter
value.
now, so that should die down.
Yeah,
a
it should
little
die
bit.
down for a little bit.
Should.
But yeah, like it's still with like Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff.
Yeah.
So like a good bit still comes down.
Yeah, because they'll use like the little like community areas down here for
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
But
So, what do you think would be a terrible job to have?
okay, I'm just gonna say the first one that I thought of just off the top of my head. So this is the job that my dad worked for. Our dad, me and Garett's dad worked for most of his life.
Mm-hmm.
It pays good, but it's awful, and that's welding. He was a pipeliner, so he went like across the country. He's been to most of the states, and got in a ditch. No matter if it was raining or snowing or whatever, he would get down in a muddy ditch and weld on a live line.
Yeah, it wasn't always live.
It wasn't always live, but
He's
done
it
it a couple times.
And live basically means there's oil going through it.
Yeah, so very flammable, and you have a torch creating sparks with flammable fluid going through
God
it.
damn, dude.
Mending tubes.
I would just never want to work it like on an oil rig or anything like anything having to do with oil.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine.
Like, so like in high school, I never had like a actual job. Like I usually just like went around town and helped people do things, and they'd pay me like
Odd jobs,
stuff like that, like mowing lawns or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do it, but I hate doing it. Like I don't want to be out there busting my butt off to get like $100 or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, nobody wants to do that.
But don't get me wrong, like Dad get paid a lot, like for those jobs.
Like, he was getting paid like $100 an hour or something.
He was getting
sometimes
big bucks, but like he was never home.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's another thing. Like if you work on the oil rig, it's like you work like 2 weeks on the rig, and then you come back home for 2 weeks, and then you leave for 2
Yeah,
weeks, and then
that's
come back
what
for 2 weeks. Or
Cloudy's dad does. He works on an oil rig, so he's gone for 2 weeks and then back home for 2 weeks.
yeah, I can imagine.
And he also has to shave. Like, depending on what department you're in, like, sometimes there's, like, fumes or whatever, so you might have to wear a mask. So you can only have a goatee, or sometimes they just make you shave the whole thing. Which I was like, I like my beard.
Yeah, because my papa works on an oil rig, but, like, he literally sits in, like, a trailer.
Yeah.
Does computer work and stuff all
Yeah.
day.
But see, I wouldn't mind doing that. But it's like you
No,
have to
but that's
do the
still
dirty
you're
stuff.
like so far away too. Like
Yeah.
my uncle was on an oil rig, but the oil rig that he was working on was in North Dakota,
Yeah.
and we're in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And so he was going from Oklahoma to North Dakota,
Yeah.
where it's freezing ass cold up there too, and
Yeah.
then coming back. And
I think the farthest Dad has been is like Virginia or something. But
my cousin's on one it's a rig that's on the Gulf.
dang.
Yeah.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong, that's really good money, and for 2 weeks you can literally do whatever you want because you have so much money.
Yeah.
If you money manage, of course. But
Mm-hmm.
like Larry, that's why he had like really good trucks or whatever, and whatever it was. So
Well, Dad could have done all that, like, cushy work, but he just didn't want to. For some
yeah,
reason.
because he thinks he didn't get the best education, so he always thought he wasn't smart enough.
No,
for it.
he could have done it. Like, he knows he could do it. He just thought it was boring and didn't want to.
Dude, I would take that in an instant.
Yeah, same.
Well, yeah, that's the only deal with that is like you have to do all the dirty stuff for like most of your career before you can get to the easy stuff.
yeah, and he got to the easy stuff, and he was like,
automatically-
nah.
He's like, I don't want it.
What the hell?
Yeah, like he was, because I had to like work with him for like 2 weeks, and he took me into like, it was literally his office. It was like a trailer, and it was an office, and he was like, yeah, I really hate doing all this crap. I don't like being in here. Sometimes I'll just make someone else do it and then go out and do their job.
Dude.
And I was like, bro,
Well,
this is the easy stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like, he literally, like, what he did, he was just watch the levels of,
Yeah.
like, the gas, like, going through the pipes. Like, that's all he did.
Dude,
was
that's
watch
easy. So
and then, like, document it.
yeah,
And
I would
he was
love
like,
that.
nah, I hate doing this.
I guess it is boring, but
I mean, having to sit there and then take notes as to how it's doing.
Yeah.
Is like, yeah,
Yeah.
I can understand that.
but like
But it's easy.
yeah,
It's,
Like,
yeah,
you're
it's
not
easy.
you're not out there
You're
breaking
not
your
in
knees
danger.
and back.
Yeah.
You're not in
On a-
danger.
welding on a live line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's like he was considered a master welder, so
yeah, they probably wouldn't have wanted him to do
yeah.
the easy stuff anyway. I feel like a shit job, not necessarily because of like the risk, but just because like it sounds ugh, is like working in like a slaughterhouse or something,
Yeah, I would not.
chopping up pigs and shit all day.
making bologna.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Like, that sounds. Yeah.
Also, on this category, literally anything from Dirty Jobs.
Yes.
That show. Yeah.
Also, just watch Dirty Jobs, and that's it.
That's this episode.
That's also
A
it.
terrible job, too, would be being a trucker.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I would.
No
hate
offense
to
to
be a
anybody
trucker.
who's like a trucker or does
No,
any of the shit
like-
that we're saying.
Yeah.
But
like I
trucker-
get why people do these jobs because
It's-
if they suck, they probably pay more. You know.
Yeah, that's good money. But
Yeah.
sitting down on your ass driving for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Like
I don't know
imagine
about that.
driving for like 18 hours straight, and then you just sleep.
But,
in
like,
while you drove in.
Semis just aren't that comfortable either, though. Like if it was like really like okay,
like a mini apartment, basically.
yeah.
I mean, some do. Some have like beds in there and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking like sitting, like actually driving and
But
like
like Walmart truckers, I feel like that wouldn't be half bad because they just go from the distribution center to like a Walmart and then
Yeah.
that's it.
yeah, no,
That's their day.
I'm talking the truckers that drive, cross country.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Those I could definitely not.
Because
do.
like they all have back problems earlier than most people.
Yeah.
Because they're
They're just
literally
sitting all
sitting
the
like
time.
this a good majority.
Yeah.
Driving a semi sounds difficult.
Yeah. Also that.
Like having to make really wide turns and
Yeah.
jackknife in the trailer. Like I don't know. I don't know if I
Yeah. I don't think that's for me.
I don't think I would ever in a million years be qualified enough to do that at all.
Yeah.
Or
I'm already out of water.
mining.
What?
Mining,
Yeah.
not Minecraft.
Not Minecraft.
I
Mining.
don't know. Yeah, I
With
could
your
do
diamond
it.
armor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as I got diamond armor on, I think I'll be good.
Yeah. Those creepers aren't getting you.
Yeah.
No, I think like actual like mining too is.
I mean,
That's dangerous as fuck. Also,
It's mostly like machine work though.
Yeah.
Like you're mostly on machine. I feel like most
yeah,
of the
but
time.
like there's some of them that have to get down there. And,
Oh.
have the masks that they on the protective equipment they always have to wear because they're not breathing
Yeah.
in all that shit.
Like the
Yeah.
deepest mine there is, like there is no machines down there. Like they have to get in an elevator, go down like 1,000 feet or something like that. That's definitely not it. I think it's like 750 feet down, which is
Still
deep.
a lot.
They have to all wear
That's a lot.
masks and stuff, and it's crazy.
There's probably no ventilation down there.
There
So.
isn't. They have
Yeah.
to pump air down there.
Yeah. So.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's,
Have y'all
Like,
seen?
imagine having to rely on a machine to pump air to you. Like that's
So if
scary.
that machine stops working,
Yeah.
so
you're
scuba
screwed.
diving.
Pretty much.
Basically scuba diving.
I
Scuba
would
dive.
never scuba dive if I had to. I think I'd die.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine going in a cave underwater, like cave diving.
Imagine being a pet food tester.
Yeah,
That's a job, dude.
like a human
Mm.
eats.
Mm.
Why?
Yeah,
I
tastes like dog food.
What?
Or there's like roadkill collectors.
True.
You
Oh,
have to pick up all the dead animals that get hit.
No, that doesn't happen down here.
I bet those make a good stew.
An animal masturbator.
I do that.
Dude, they do that.
Cowboy.
I do that for free, bro.
Cowboy. Where's Cowboy?
He's outside.
Okay, good. Keep him away.
Yeah, no. They do
Little bit
that
of
at
peanut
dog
butter
shows,
helps,
though.
bro.
Did y'all know that they do that at dog shows?
Jack off animals.
The dogs, yeah.
Huh, nice.
Yeah.
Man, I should be hired. Pretty good at it. Cowboy doesn't last at all with me.
I don't know if the
Okay,
audience
okay.
is ready for your weirdness, Garrett.
Oh god. Sewer cleaners.
Sewer cleaners. That also reminds me of like septic tank cleaners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like any kind of plumbing.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like I don't mind like cleaning like sinks and stuff, but like the sewer line and stuff like that, I don't know. If I can
Or like
handle
those
it.
people that have to clean up the crime scenes.
Yeah.
Like if it's like a murder and you have to
Yeah.
go
I was
clean
watching-
up everything.
I was
I'm-
watching some TikToks about those.
Okay, what's it called?
A mortician?
Morticians. That they like clean up the dead body and stuff.
Mhm.
And
I could not.
what they like drain the blood and
Yeah.
and put something else in there to make them look nice.
And they
for
put
the
on
funeral.
like a
Blush.
good looking outfit for them, do their makeup,
and like
that sort of
cut their
thing.
beards or whatever.
Yeah, I don't want anyone messing with my body like that when I die.
Yeah, you just want your body to decay.
Yeah, I want to just decay in a hole
Yeah,
somewhere.
it also preserves the body for like weeks. Or a month.
Sometimes for
months or two. Yeah.
year, like sometimes
You know
years.
what's crazy? Like, the fact that even after you die, like your hair and your fingernails and stuff keep growing.
Actually, that's
Really?
not true.
Oh.
That is not true. Your skin shrinks, so it looks like it's growing.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's
that's
interesting.
actually a myth, and not a lot of people know.
Oh.
And also, it is months. And you know why we do that? You know why that's a whole thing?
So you could go to your funeral?
No,
Or-
it's not. That's not it. The body would be fine if like the funeral, because funerals are always like a couple days later.
Yeah.
It's because when Abraham Lincoln died, they went around the entire country with his casket, and they had to put all those chemicals in him to preserve his body.
Then why do they do that for normal people?
No reason.
Just cause?
Mm-hmm.
Probably because they get
Charge
paid
more.
Yeah, that's just
That's exactly why.
They charge more.
That's
Well, I
literally
get, like-
exactly why.
Well, I get like the whole like making them look good and
Yeah.
everything. You know,
Yeah,
like,
I get
you
that.
don't want
but
anybody
the
to-
funeral's
But you-
always like 2 or 3 days after they die.
But you don't want them to start stinking in the middle of the funeral.
Well, I mean, you don't have to do that. Like, I don't think it'd be that bad. They might blow a little bit. You can like take out their guts. Like that's the only
That's
problem.
nasty.
Maybe put some blush on them, and that's all you really need. I feel like put some red in their skin.
I don't understand how people will do like an open casket funeral for somebody that like died in a car crash or something.
So if it's too bad, then they don't.
Yeah.
Like if they get
No.
decapitated or anything, then they don't do an
Mhm.
open casket.
Well, my Emily, one of her friends in like elementary school. Okay, she got in a car accident. Okay, she got cut in half. They
Whoa.
still did open casket.
Cut in half.
Did they find both
Ends.
ends? Yeah.
They did, but like I still don't think that was like a good.
Well, they probably just cover it up like with a blanket or something.
I hope so.
Dude, ugh. That's pretty scary.
You remember Kelly?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Because like her and her sister.
Yeah.
I was talking about I forgot his name. It was that really tall guy. He got in a car accident.
Robert.
Yeah, Robert.
Okay.
Yeah, he got decapitated, so they didn't have an open casket.
Dang.
This got really morbid, really.
Okay,
really
yeah,
fast.
yeah. Let's move off of death and stuff.
But yeah, I could not do that.
Paint dry washer.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
What did you just
it's a paint dry washer.
How much do they get paid? That's not a real
Dude,
job.
I'll do that job.
That's not a real job.
The Queen's Guard. Well, it's not my Queen.
I feel like that's the most bull. Oh lord.
Is it too early for that?
after the shit I saw on Twitter that very day, no.
Dude, Americans do not care at all.
We definitely
The
have no
Queen-
British
yeah.
audience anymore. They all just left.
Yeah, that's true, these guys.
But like,
Cold at it.
but like the Royal Guard, like
You just sit there for hours. Yeah.
no, couldn't do it. Pest control. Loggers.
Loggers.
Yeah, logging, cutting down trees. And
Oh,
shipping them.
I was thinking of like online logging. Timber work. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. We'll go with that. Odor testers. Animal inseminator.
Taxidermy.
Oh,
Dude, I cannot do taxidermy. I seen this one angry post, I think it was just on Facebook or something, about this person who got their cat taxidermied, and it looked awful. I would sue that person.
Absolutely.
Because it was really sad.
oh man.
I want to be taxidermied.
No.
Yes.
You're gonna rot in a shallow grave.
No.
Garrett.
Can you taxidermy me when I die?
Garrett,
Yeah.
tell the
And
audience
then I want. Okay.
what you want to do for your funeral.
Well, now I'm being taxidermied.
Okay, before that.
Why are we still talking about death?
Because I forgot to bring it up.
Whenever I die, open a bar and put me in it, in a bar, and I want to be looking like this,
Why?
like I'm doing the
Like a-
robot.
You look like a
So
man.
customers are gonna come in, get a few drinks, and they're gonna be like, "What's this?" And I'll be like, "Oh, this is my dead friend.
Yeah, do that.
Have a beer with him. Come
Yeah,
on."
Yeah, you want to
I'll
taxidermy?
have my hand like this so people can put beers in my hand.
I feel like your mom would be so pissed off at
Dude.
me if I did that.
And people can like dress me up. You can have a bunch of hats
Oh
everywhere.
my god, that's so bad.
and
Oh,
scarves
God,
and
no.
like jackets and stuff.
No.
And you can and I can have my mouth open like this, and have like you can have a tube running down and like out my pee pee.
So you can pee.
And so like people can pour beer in my mouth and it'll just come out, and people can
then
drink
they can
beer.
drink.
This is so bad. Oh god.
I was gonna say that exact same thing. And like, you know, some really drunk motherfucker's gonna get down.
like,
on
yeah.
the
Yeah,
bar,
and
like,
they're like, ah.
Let's party with Garett.
Yeah.
it's a funnel.
Dude, that would be awesome. That would be so cool.
Dude, mom would actually kill
I
us.
would live forever in a bar.
As a taxidermy drunk guy.
Yes.
Dead fish harvester.
Why is that a job?
Dude, wouldn't it be so funny if the mic was just not on?
I was just about to say, we never tested the audio. It should be on.
Testing. Yeah, it works.
Animal urine collector.
I do that.
Okay,
Have a
you
whole
are
jar.
going to get us canceled because people are going to think that you violate our dog.
No, I don't. He likes it.
Stop.
Garett.
Brian, you're
Yes.
going to have a lot of cutting to do.
I know. I don't
No.
know. I might just leave it in.
Just leave it in.
Oh, man. Welder.
Oh, yeah.
Welding.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Couldn't do it.
I'll see.
Underwater welder.
Oh.
They pay a lot of money.
Yeah, like
Under-
you're a millionaire.
especially under-
You have to worry
Underwater.
about your breathing and getting blown up at the same time underwater.
No, it's underwater. There's electric. You know how
Is there not gas lines underwater?
They use I mean, yeah, sometimes. But like I guess it depends on what kind of welding they're doing.
True.
If it's like TIG,
Yep.
that's electric.
Yep. Blown up / electrocuted.
Let's,
I just simply wouldn't be electrocuted. Like,
Just
Duh.
don't do it.
yeah, don't.
I just say no.
Just say.
I don't give you consent to electrocute me.
Bus driver.
Dude, I would never.
I couldn't.
And I couldn't be a teacher for like elementary.
Oh my god, teaching. You're not gonna make shit. in
Dude,
this
you might as well
country.
just work at McDonald's.
You're not
You'll
gonna
get paid more.
Yeah, you're not gonna make shit as a teacher
Yeah.
in this country.
You're supposed to do.
Hmm.
One second, let me get that.
Yeah.
It's literally the best idea ever.
Okay, Garett has an idea.
This is a business plan
Oh god, no.
for
Dude.
teachers.
Oh god, no.
Okay.
So here's what you do. First thing you gotta do, be a really hot teacher, right?
Just be hot.
Yeah, just be hot, right? And then
Yeah.
be there a couple years, work in high school, like with older kids, and then make an OnlyFans. And then boom, all the students are gonna join your OnlyFans.
That
That's,
graduated. right?
that's illegal as fuck.
Why is it illegal?
Well, are they already graduated?
Graduated
They're over 18.
children.
Yeah, but that teacher is going to get fired as soon as the school finds out that she has an OnlyFans.
I mean, yeah,
But she'll make more money,
more money.
depending about her
just
following.
start at OnlyFans just straight up. Don't
Like,
even go
dude,
through
no,
the trouble.
just because
Put your
Three-
feet on feet finder.
3 years of students that are like, you're so hot. They're gonna join your OnlyFans, and then boom, you got money.
Who's to say they have money? You have to work at a rich school.
I mean,
Yeah. Because then all their parents have money.
no,
If it's like a school around here,
no,
no, they're not
it's
making
that's
shit.
cap. That's cap. You know, if Mid
Oh my god, no,
What?
no,
would have
What?
made an OnlyFans,
I would not even
Not
consider.
who you're thinking
I would
of.
not even consider
You know who I'm talking about, right?
the middle school teacher.
No,
That's Miss.
who am I talking
the
about then?
science teacher.
Yeah.
Brian, cut this part out.
Yeah, cut this whole part out. But you know if
Okay, yeah.
would have made... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Which one is that again?
You didn't have her.
She was...
Oh, I
Well-
probably didn't have her.
Okay, you didn't have her. She was like the really short, young science teacher in high school.
She was literally
She
fresh
was
out of
there
college.
your freshman year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have her.
She was very bitchy.
Yeah. Incredibly.
Very bitchy.
But dang.
Yeah, Brian, you're gonna have to
What
cut
if I
this
just leave out
section
the names? Is that okay?
Do that.
Okay.
No,
This is
no,
pretty funny.
cut out just the entire
Okay,
conversation.
then
that
I'll
we're
have the
having.
conversation with Brian and we can talk about it. You don't know her, but Miss... I mean, Miss Bleep... I'll do it for you. You're welcome. You don't have to edit that part. Anyway, if she made an OnlyFans, literally, like, what? How long was she there? 3 years? 2 years?
2 or 3.
Two or 3 years of students that are now graduated would definitely be on her OnlyFans
What,
right
is
now.
she just gonna, like, email them or something?
What do you mean?
Like, how's she gonna get that
Post it
phone?
on her Instagram or something.
She's just gonna hand out her Instagram to
Bro.
her students?
I think I have her on Instagram right now.
What? It's weird.
I have on Instagram.
That's
Too. I've codes on like Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Yeah, it's not that weird.
I don't know. I don't have any teachers on. I don't use Instagram though.
Well, all I'm saying is if Miss what's
I'm
it,
cutting this
Bleep made an
cutting it
OnlyFans
out.
after being at Kingston like 2 or 3 years worth of students
I mean,
would be
probably.
on her OnlyFans right now.
I mean, probably.
Definitely.
I mean, it's a good theory,
It's a.
dude. Just
I'm right.
put your feet on Feet Finder. Isn't that better?
No.
Just have good.
You
looking
can charge
feet.
more on OnlyFans. I
Yeah,
feel
you can
like.
charge a lot more.
Isn't it like
'Cause-
20?
no, it's
or
a
something?
it's a monthly subscription.
Yeah, 20 a
And
month.
that's
well,
only
I want to say you get to
You get to kinda decide.
choose how much a subscription costs.
yeah, and that's not even
Oh.
counting like you can like text the guys that are subscribed to you and be like, yo, you can buy more videos, just cash at me, blah blah blah.
That's dirty. I don't like that.
I mean, I'd never
You
pay
don't
money
like
for
anything
that
that is not sweet and innocent, Brian.
Exactly. I'm a man of God, sort of.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Brian.
Let's just move past this topic of Walmart.
I will talk to you about it off camera, and we can edit this.
I'll
part
just
out.
cut this part out so we can get sponsored.
Are we just gonna cut out the last 20 minutes?
No.
We're just gonna cut out the part where we had the conversation where you were mentioning if a teacher we went to school with,
Honestly?
insert her name, had an OnlyFans, people would subscribe.
I'm gonna save this clip though, so we can put it on our Patreon.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Because we're already getting canceled for Garett's animal discussion.
just take it out.
I can't take it out.
Damn it, Brian.
I'm not into bestiality. I am not a furry. But if I was a furry, I'd definitely be a fox. Wow. Wow.
I hope Mom doesn't watch this episode.
She's so gonna watch it and be like, she's gonna call Garrett immediately afterwards and be like, "You're fucking embarrassing. You know that? You're embarrassing me and this entire family."
Well, someone has to.
Could be Brian.
Yeah, Brian can't do it.
I can't do it.
Brian seems like the most like odd one out of your family.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
Because we're all crazy.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just too normal?
Yes.
Oh.
Like
No, you're just
you
the
are
most
literally
sane, Brian.
you are literally that
just got all the
episode
good
of
genes.
SpongeBob where SpongeBob was like he went like rounded and did a whole thing. You're like,
Round
you're like,
SpongeBob.
Hi, I'm normal.
I'm normal.
Wonderful weather we're having.
Isn't it, Squidward?
Isn't it?
Nah, you just got all the non-insane genes. Like, we all know I'm gonna end up like Mimal.
You are going to be my mom.
Yeah.
Our,
I'd be
our
crazy.
grandma's
Is that
crazy,
bad?
in a good way.
No,
I don't know.
She's
Is it
amazing.
bad?
She's funny, but like she's also crazy.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
I love my mom. She's great.
You're gonna be like 80 years old, and you're gonna sit your grandkids down there and be like, So you see, this one time I made a joke on a live video that we put on YouTube where I talked about beating off a dog.
On this live picture film.
Shit was lit.
You don't even understand.
And then takes the hit of his like bubble pipe.
It's just vape.
Yeah,
It's the future.
It's the future,
A
yes.
vape pipe. That'd be pretty
dude,
cool.
I would buy it.
And then
I
just
would
blow
buy
it in my grandchildren's face.
Get some cancer, you fucking pussy.
It's bubblegum flavor.
Bubble gum. Fucking
Tastes like
vagina.
space.
Dude, Coke sponsor us. Coke had space flavor, bro. And they also had, what was that newer flavor?
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored. But they had space flavor.
What the hell is even that?
Dude, that's what I was wondering. It's okay. I'll be honest. It's okay.
It's okay.
It-
You were really, you started out really excited. You were like, Coke had this space flavor. Then you're like, it was okay.
It was.
It was mid.
There's this.
mid.
There's the newer one.
It was so incredibly mid.
Can I host next time?
You are gonna.
It is your turn next
Oh,
time.
nice.
Okay,
I know
let's
exactly
go
what
on.
we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Ew!
That's.
You have dog sperm.
He's went to the bathroom.
That's why you don't lick me, bro. I know there's dog sperm on my hand.
You're-
I threw up.
Good.
I flew up.
that makes two of y'all.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Oh, cowboy. He knows how to get it on. He has some big splooges,
Dude, we're gonna
too.
get canceled before we're even monetized.
Literally, as soon as he splooges, it just all over
Cut
my
this
hand.
part out. Cut this part
And then I'm
out.
just like,
It's like that TikTok sound of like the old lady and like the bird. You like the bread, little birdie? You like the bread? And he's just like,
You like the bread, little birdie?
you like the bread,
like the
little
bread.
birdie? I fucking love this bread.
Dude, I'm gonna have to cut a lot.
why? Don't cut any of it, actually.
No.
Oh no.
I mean, we covered a lot of good stuff, like miss bleeps,
He's gonna cut it out. Just say it.
bleep, bleep.
No, I don't want to cut more. Just see.
Yeah,
Keep saying bleep.
I'm doing less editing for him.
Thank you.
Miss bleep.
If anybody wants to edit for us for free, just hit us up.
Also,
For free.
on our Patreon that will be set up eventually at some point in time in the future,
We'll have clips.
we'll have clips non-cut.
Yeah, of all the things I'm having to cut.
Unless we know you, then you're not allowed on the Patreon.
Facts.
Because
Maybe.
you can't see that or hear it at all.
We also,
Miss bleep. I'm talking about you.
we also need to do a Spotify. Spotify will hopefully be up soon too. This isn't the end of the video. I don't think.
Nah, yeah, we're just talking.
Sucked.
It just sucked,
It
yeah.
sucked. Every job sucks in its own ways.
Can we do it after we're done recording?
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to sit there and cut out
This is gonna
5
be-
minutes.
I'm gonna
worth
make
of-
one of y'all edit this.
Oh,
I'm gonna make
come
Garett
on.
edit it.
Why?
Because you're
You're
the
the
one
reason
he's
I'm-
you're the reason he's cutting.
Okay, I will edit it.
Oh no.
Oh no, Brian, don't,
Dude,
don't.
my edits aren't even that good. Come on.
I'll edit it.
Exactly,
And,
but I don't
after we get
trust
back from the
him with-
gym, I'll edit it. No, it's gonna be good. I promise. I know my way around a computer.
And I
Dude,
don't.
I use my phone.
Here's the thing. I don't doubt that it's gonna be good. The problem though is that you're gonna leave in a bunch of stuff that doesn't need to be.
No,
No.
I'll make it good.
I trust Garrett.
Brian will watch me the whole time. I'll do it in his room.
Okay.
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 They sound so disappointed.
Very
They're like, Garrett's doing it. Oh no.
God damn it!
It's
Garrett
ruined.
Bear.
We can't post it.
Garrett, you're also supposed to make our D&D campaign.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can do that. I'll do that in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
You said that like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, but I'll actually do it tonight.
And we'll live stream our campaign because we suck.
It was like last night. He was like, "We need to play D&D," and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And Brian was like, "Well, Garrett's doing the campaign."
I've had
Why not
ideas
Garrett?
going through my brain. I'm just kidding. I have not thought about it at all.
I know. I forgot about it too.
Your little noggin.
Yeah. Big noggin.
You got big brains.
It's actually twice the size of other people's head. The doctors say it's just fluid, though.
All, bro, it was that
Jake.
Jake.
No, Logan. That was Logan.
I get the two of them mixed up. I don't know which one's which.
Actually, I think Jake Paul is actually going to become a pretty good boxer. I won't lie.
Oh, I thought
I
Logan
he
Paul
seemed-
was
don't want to hear
boxing.
one.
He does box, but I think Jake Paul is just
One of
a
them's
better
one of
boxer.
them's about to main event a WWE
That's-
pay-per-view.
No. He signed a whole contract with them. He's in
Yeah, I know,
WWE now.
I know.
Yeah.
He's
That's
about
Logan.
he's about to main event a pay-per-view for the WWE Universal Championship.
Yeah, that's Logan Paul.
I don't
Dude,
like either of
I
them.
don't keep up with any of that.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I'm struggling keeping up with our own channel.
I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I know that is because I was watching his podcast. Logan Paul has a podcast, and Markiplier was on it.
I
That's
know,
when I
I've
watched
seen
it.
that.
I saw the clip where he tasted that drink, but
Yeah.
other than that, I was
Prime.
like, yeah.
Was it good?
Mark was like,
Yeah,
"If this
it's
isn't good, I'm gonna spit it in your face." And he took a sip, and he's like, "Oh, that's good."
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like Gatorade, I guess.
Dude,
Ooh, Mr. Beast is getting his Feastable bars or whatever
The chocolate bars?
in Walmarts and stuff now.
Really?
Yep.
Well, finally.
I know.
Let's go. I've been wanting to try it.
Yeah, and they're supposedly healthy.
Yeah, that's why I want to try
I
it.
didn't
Gordon
even-
Ramsay said he liked it.
I didn't even know he had chocolate bars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been selling chocolate
I know he
bars.
had a restaurant.
Yeah,
That's all I knew.
Beast
that.
Burger. I've tried it.
I feel like that's
pretty
kinda
decent.
out of the water now.
Beast Burger?
Yeah.
No, it's still a thing.
Isn't it just like...
He wants to make a physical restaurant,
Mm.
or at least that's what I've been hearing.
Is it not a physical restaurant?
No, he did it once. Like he rented out like a restaurant, and then he just served Beast Burger. It was one day. He only did it for one day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it was just like all non-physical places after that.
It's imaginary burgers.
Like you order,
Yeah,
like
basically.
you order takeout and stuff,
No, well, no.
delivery.
It's only through delivery,
Okay.
like Uber Eats, stuff like that. It's only through that.
Okay.
Yeah, and like basically like a place like Arby's or something like that will make it like his burgers and his food and stuff, and then and then someone will deliver it to you.
Dude.
Okay.
It's kind of good. It's kind of decent food, but it's also some very weird foods. It was very weird foods.
I mean, I've seen the logo and like I was like, okay, I don't. That doesn't make me want to.
It's not like the best food ever. I wouldn't even honestly like. It's not never gonna be my first choice of
Dude,
food to eat.
I just want to try the chocolate.
I kind of want to try the chocolate too because it's healthier chocolate,
Yeah.
and I hear it's good also.
Yeah.
Dude, Mr. Beast is literally on a different level of existence. Literally for a freaking video,
He said,
was like,
"Screw my
"I'm-"
savings."
No, he said, "Screw me. I'm just not gonna eat."
Oh yeah, he literally just didn't eat for like 3 days.
No, 3 months.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I watched that video. I don't remember how long it was though.
Wait, what? Okay,
It was-
actually, no, it wasn't 3 months.
I do not have my phone.
It was
Let me look at it.
I think it was a couple days.
no, it was a lot more than a couple
Was it
days.
a
It was a
like a
couple
week?
weeks.
Yeah.
I think he didn't eat for. He was trying to eat for an entire, like, not eat for an entire month. But he only lasted like 3 weeks. Yeah, whole month, 14 days, 2 weeks.
okay.
And the only reason he did it is because
Because
Gordon
Gordon
Ramsay
Ramsay, yeah.
was like, "You'd be the first person to deny my food in my life," and he was like, "Okay, I'll eat it." and then he couldn't even eat the food though. He just put it in his mouth, chewed it up, and then spit it out.
Well, you're not supposed to eat.
Yeah,
a lot.
it like hurt him. Yeah, but imagine that, bro. Like, and that's when he did the chocolate factory thing. Was while he was doing that. Like, he was basically dying while doing that video. Like, he is on a different plane of existence, and that's why he's the biggest YouTuber, though.
Dude, I love how this video was like on topic for like a quarter of it, and now the rest of it's just random tangent.
Yeah.
Well,
Should we go ahead and
Yeah.
cut it off right there?
Yes.
and then we can talk about.
You're
Okay.
editing
So,
this.
Oh, okay.
are you going to give us a sneak peek as to what's going to be the next episode? This topic?
Okay. So I want us all to kind of prepare for this, and I think it's gonna be really cool. But I want to talk about.
I guess that does it for episode 3.
Four.
Yes. 3.
4.
3.
4.
Well, technically it's 4, but
the first 2 episodes was like a 2-parter.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So,
you're right.
I guess that'll
Officially-
do it for episode 3 of the Best of 3 podcast. I almost said Big 3 again.
Did you
That'll
leave
do
that
it.
part in?
Yes, I did.
That'll do it for.
And I put an asterisk on the intro, so it said best with an asterisk.
Oh god.
Alright, well, that's going to do it for episode 3 of the Best of 3 podcast.
Like, comment, subscribe.
If you
God.
like what you see, leave a like, comment, give us some ideas, topics that you might want to see us discuss. And subscribe, man. We're on that road to 100 followers.
No, we're not. We're nowhere near.
We're on the road.
We're on the road.
followers.
We're on the road.
That's our goal.
That is our goal for right now. So if you can help us get
Dude.
there, that will help us tremendously.